Hi, today is the second lesson in the Stop Saying Very series. If you haven't seen the first lesson, you can check it out in the link above now or at the end of the lesson in the comment section. So in this lesson, you will learn how to stop saying very and instead express yourself in better English. You will sound more like a native speaker and increase your vocabulary, improve your writing and your speaking. Okay, so it's very easy, haha. It's simple to just put very before any adjective to make it stronger, but it makes your language basic and just less interesting. So let's fix that right now. What if you want to say that you are very happy? You might say, I'm thrilled with my new job. Or, I have been on cloud 9 since my company announced my promotion. Or, the teacher was delighted with the exam results of her class. What about if you're very sad? You could say, I'm heartbroken since my divorce. I was devastated to hear that my company had gone bankrupt. Or, what about worried? If you're very worried, you could say, I'm concerned that we haven't heard from the mountain climbers since they left. Or, I'm anxious until I hear that the children have arrived safely. Or, the policeman was distressed to see the victims of the earthquake without homes to go to. What about if you're very thirsty? You could say, I am parched. Please, can I have a large drink of water? Or, I haven't had a drink all day and feel really dehydrated. Or what about if something is very dirty? You could say, my jeans are filthy after falling in the mud. I'll wash them today. Or, the small child soiled his trousers by rolling on the grass. Or, the old mirror was really grimy and needed a good clean. Or what about the opposite, really clean? I've been cleaning my kitchen and now it is pristine. Or my dad's car is his pride and joy and he always keeps it spotless. Or the man turned up looking immaculate for the job interview in a smart new suit. Or the house was spick and span after the cleaner had been. What about if something is very beautiful? You're looking gorgeous tonight in that new dress. Or the man looked stunning in his white shirt and jeans. Or how about very big? I looked up at the sunflower and was surprised at how huge it was. It had grown to a giant size. Or even humongous. The crowd at the football was humongous. We never thought we would get in the stadium. Or the opposite. If something is really small, the mouse looked tiny compared to the elephant. Or I took a minuscule piece of cake as I was on a diet. Or what if you're very surprised? You could say, I was amazed at my exam results. I didn't think I'd done very well, and yet I got an A. Or the audience were astonished when Beyoncé came on stage, as it was a complete surprise. Or what if something is very difficult? You could say that my latest problem is not easy. It's a very challenging piece of work. Or the workload is large. It is a demanding job. Or lastly, if something is the opposite and very simple, you could say the recipe is pretty straightforward and I think I'll be able to follow it with ease. Or the hike in the mountains is not difficult. It is not very steep. It's a piece of cake. Okay, so let's try that out. Here is a text with some very words. It is monotonous and not at all engaging, so let's improve it together. Let's get rid of the verys. It was a very beautiful day. I felt very happy, but my mother was very worried about her new job as a cleaner. The very big tasks we had to complete seemed very difficult, while the very small ones seemed very easy. Our job was to organise and clean the kitchen for the owner. I was very surprised by how very clean the kitchen was after our effort. Tomorrow we would start the very dirty garage. After all our hard work, I was feeling very thirsty. I took a look at my mother and I couldn't believe it. She looked very sad. Oh no, she had suddenly realised that we were in the wrong house and all our work was for nothing. Oh, what a disaster. Okay, so let's change this text and put more interesting and engaging words in instead of all those very words. Okay, so it was a gorgeous day. I felt on cloud nine, but my mother was anxious about her new job as a cleaner. The huge tasks we had to complete seemed challenging, while the tiny ones seemed simple. Our job was to organise and clean the kitchen for the owner. I was amazed by how pristine the kitchen was after our effort. Tomorrow we would start the filthy garage. After all our hard work, I was feeling dehydrated. I took a look at my mother and I couldn't believe it. She looked devastated. Oh no, she had suddenly realised we were in the wrong house and all our work was for nothing. So now you can see how that makes your language richer. So stop saying very and expand your vocabulary. You will be delighted with the result. Write down below some sentences with alternatives to very, and I promise to give you feedback on what you write. So that's it for today. Remember to like this video if you found it useful, share it with your friends learning English, and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any new lessons that come out. Take care and see you very soon. Bye bye.